And we are back. It's a rainy day in Columbus, Ohio for Monday Night Football. Another primetime game in the WAFL coming at you. 306, 4 touchdowns. Not bad for Patrick Mahomes. There's the opposition, Daniel Jones and the Bisons. We'll see if the Bisons can knock off the Caps. The undefeated Caps went through 4-game winning streak in the playoffs as a 7th seed and haven't looked back. Waffle Bowl champions, donning the all-red uniforms. We'll see the Bisons. They may have the antidote for Mahomes in this high-flying offense. D-line is as good as it gets in the Waffle, but we'll see how it goes. The Bisons, they won the AFC South last season, currently are atop of the standings this season as well. So 2 teams entrenched into the top of the league in the Waffle through the first 2 seasons, and it looks like the Bisons are just about ready to receive this kick. Let's see if we get a decent return. Shorter kick, so we get a return, and stopped at the 21. So here comes Daniel Jones, Dalvin Cook, first-round superstar X-Factor Rhett Madden at tight end. And look at Daniel Jones not making as many mistakes. 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. On Monday Night Football, we'll see if he withers under the lights or if he can step up, and here steps into this throw, incomplete. Hits the receiver right where you need to, but good defense. Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage. Now 2nd down is a run, and here the Bisons picking up a few yards and a flag. We'll see. Holding. So not the start you want. Scott Colombo. Flag for holding. 2nd and 18. This is where the Bisons do not want to be, on their back foot trying to pass. More of a rushing style offense. And here Jones, too far in front. 3rd down and 18. Caps address some of their weakness on defense. Cam Jordan now starting left end. We'll see if they can get pressure. They don't. Daniel Jones buying a lot of time for himself for that one. And surprised he didn't tuck it and run. Jones does get quite a bit on the ground through the first 2 seasons here, but here comes the punt. Caps defense holds up between Jones and Cook. They have a pretty good running attack. Now we'll see what the Caps can do. Pat Mahomes, 909, 3 interceptions so far. And Mahomes always in the conversation for passing leaders, nearing 1,000. He's got a lot of weapons to go with him. The Chris's, Godwin, and Olave, nice tight end. And Evan Ingram. And on 1st down, he's complete to MVS. Number 11, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A solid 3rd receiver. Now Caps already at the 33, nearing field goal range. And that was a tough one, thrown into coverage. There's Jordan Poyer out there for the Bisons. Oklahoma City coming off a great week last week. Dexter Lawrence, Trey Hendrickson and company absolutely throttling opposing quarterbacks. And now 3rd and 10. We'll see if the Bisons bend but don't break. Mahomes. Oh, that was a tough throw. We needed a replay. The windows were small, and he connected with Pirine, of all people. The power back out of the backfield. Let's see here. A leaping Bison couldn't make the grab. That was close. And so now the Caps 1st and goal from the 2, just 2 yards away. They try the fullback dive, but he is crunched. Alex Ingold, not known for his running. Caps, by the way, have 2 fullbacks. Most teams don't carry a 1. Here we go, 2nd and goal. No fullback in for this one. Quick drop back and near the goal line. That was too close to call, but they're saying he did not get in on that throw. So 3rd and goal from the 1 now. Here it's a dive up the middle. Brian Robinson. All he had to do was kind of shimmy past one defender, and he's in. So Caps strike first. This is classic Caps. Mahomes throws from 20 to 20, and then in the goal line, in the red zone, they go to their powerful back, Robinson. Good year last year. Maybe even better so far this year. Averaging just under 100 yards a game. It's early in the season, but the Caps looking good. 7-0. Bisons now with another chance. This is a team that doesn't want to get down too much. 1 touchdown, not a big deal. You can still run your balanced attack. I don't know if Daniel Jones can handle passing every down multiple scores. So already we have a big possession coming up for Oklahoma City. Yeah, Jones in the gun. Likes to go to Darius Slayton in the slot. Here's Dalvin Cook with a few blocks. Slips past the defender for 7 yards. 16 for 55 last week. Not one of his best performances. But the Bisons win with defense. So if the defense can force any kind of turnovers, generate some hurries and sacks, that's where they thrive. But here in the pistol, Jones handing to Dalvin Cook. But he is going to lose a yard. Logan Wilson, perhaps the Caps' best defender. And if you look through the roster video, really their only good linebacker. 3rd and 4, Jones. Pressure coming, and he just throws this one into the ground. Might have had the screen forming, but too slow. And there's Cam Jordan. One of the bigger free agency pickups. Jordan doing a bit of ring chasing, going to the defending champs. And 2 straight possessions end in a punt. The Caps starting at the 40 as well. So excellent field position. Oh, there's the season stats. 251 and 3 touchdowns. So here come the Caps again. Mahomes barely moves in the pocket. He's like a statue. Just turn and fire and incomplete. Caps going 4 wide. And good blocking. Ball gets out quick. 5-yard gain. Good coverage by the Bisons. Just a nice catch. And here, 3rd and 5. That one was to Olave. Now Mahomes. Always looking to run. Pat Mahomes feeling scrambly, and he's got the first. Can move. Doesn't often like to, but he definitely picks his spots, and that spot worked. Caps going with the pistol as well. Watch the Bisons do it. And here, working to perfection. 1st down, MVS. His 2nd catch. Caps offense just very smooth. Now Caps in the I formation, looking to run, and Robinson, he's just going to get a measly 2. But Caps already at the 29-yard line. Well into field goal range. And 2nd down's another run. A lot of daylight ahead of Robinson here. Gets an easy 9. Great blocking by this Caps O-line. And here, run, and then spreading. The Bison's out. Empty backfield. Mahomes has the 1st down. Quick throw to MVS is good. 7-9 so far for Pat Mahomes. Scantling already his 4th catch And only just 2 minutes ago in the first. Could get more. 1st and 10. Mahomes under center, dropping back, throwing for the end zone. Chris Godwin, 2 feet down. Corner of the end zone. Nice over-the-shoulder catch and throw. Mahomes with some sweet touch on this ball. Perfect blocking. And Godwin one-on-one is tough to beat. So here the Caps strike again. 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. And now they just need the extra point to go up 14-0. 14-0. There we go. 8 plays, 60 yards. 224 is all it took. This Caps offense clicking. So the Bisons can't let this thing get any further out of reach. Oh, tough hit on the return. So the Bison start at the 23. Jones, Cook, and company. Maybe get some small completions, some screens. Maybe go a little read option. Daniel Jones can scramble, use those legs, stretch the defense here. Play action, Jones. Some pressure, avoids it, throws it deep downfield. This one doinks off the receiver's hands, nearly intercepted. 4 or 5 Caps in the area. Okay, pass interference. Asante Samuel called with the flag. And just like that, the Bisons transported to the 29-yard line. So here we go, 1st and 10, and Jones throwing again, throwing it deep towards the sideline, a fight for the ball, but incomplete. Daniel Jones 0 for 5. Can't complete a ball. Try the old Joe Flacco method, underthrow a deep ball, get a flag. Well, that's worked. Handoff, Dalvin Cook. Rumbling ahead for 5 yards. Getting something where nothing was there before. So nice job of 3rd and 5, 3rd and manageable. Cook in the backfield, 2 Bisons out left. Jones in the pocket, collapsing, coughs the ball up. Heads up play by the lineman to save this one. Walking away with 0 points would have been killer here. 4th and 14. 50-yard field goal to get the Bisons on the board, and they've got it. So Bisons avoid a disaster. Just get on the board, just get your points, and chip away at this lead. So 11-point difference between these two, 14-3, and just 30 seconds left in the first for the Caps. Return down at the 21. So the Bisons not making the offense look easy. Luckily for the flag, they're staying in this one. Look at Godwin's stats as he comes back onto the field. Now 1st and 10, Mahomes. 3 receivers bunched to his right, including Taysom Hill, who actually gets the ball. 4-yard gain. Love to see QB to QB connection there. Now we're looking at the last play of the first quarter. Very eventful first quarter, especially for this Caps offense. Now Mahomes feeling the heat. He is sacked. So Trey Hendrickson grapples Mahomes down to the ground to end the quarter. Some life for the Bisons after all as we go into the second. Passing yards, total team yards, don't look at them if you're a Bisons fan. -6. Everything going the Caps' way on offense. But here the defense. The Bisons can still win it with defense and special teams. Caps now going to screen to Evan Ingram. Turns it upfield, but gets 2 yards only. Mahomes being very precise, though. 10 for 12. Maybe not the best 3rd down play. Caps probably just wanting some breathing room just to punt this one away after the long sack. All right, Bisons, fair caught at the 40. So they start with great field position. They don't have to go very far to get in field goal range. Then suddenly, if you have it 14-6, That's a 1-score game, touchdown and a 2-point. So there is a route the Bisons can take here, starting with a run. Dalvin Cook trying to make a move to the outside, actually loses one. It looked good at the start. Looked like he had some good blocks, but the Caps rallied to the ball. So Caps defense maybe a little better than a year ago. That makes them so dangerous to repeat as champs. And look at Jones. He's 0 for 6. Let's see how far he can go before getting a completion. He's already lasted a quarter. 3rd and 11. Just to build his confidence, why don't we hit a little bubble screen? We can't be 0 for 6. Jones, though, going deep. This one dangerously close to being intercepted. Jones communicating with the sideline, saying, I'm good. But he's not. He's not really good. Not today anyway. 4th and 11. Bison's got to capitalize on these Caps drives where they can't get anything going because it's only a matter of time before Mahomes strikes again. Another look at Brian Robinson Jr. and his stats. Caps had a tendency last season to get down early and then kind of rally in the second half. They did that in the playoffs a few times. But here, complete opposite. Amazing first quarter now. Mahomes shaking up a little bit, takes another hit. All the Bisons had to do was get Dexter Lawrence going. He had 3 sacks in a row last game. Absolutely punishing teams as of late. And now Mahomes, 3 Bisons on his tail again, just throws it away. Pat Surtain in coverage. So here we go. 3rd and 10. Mahomes rolling to his left, throwing kind of off balance. Should have been picked. Right into Collins' hands. Zaven Collins could have been the hero the Bisons needed, but here comes the punt anyway, so Bisons will get the ball back. A calm second quarter to start here. Neither offense can move the ball. You got to think the Bisons change up their strategy on offense. I say Daniel Jones, if he can't run he can't throw, you might as well run him. Here, just an ugly throw. I know it's raining out. It's actually pouring. So maybe that's attributing to some of the bad throws. I don't know. But these are something else. Jones off balance, does get his first catch. Paris Campbell over the middle, breaks the streak. And that's a big gain. Bison's to the 49. Finding the gaps in the defense. So there we go. The Bisons, maybe they got something going. All it takes is one. And from the pistol, Cook, handoff up the gut, gets 2. They cross over into Caps territory. 2nd and 8. Another handoff. Cook picks up 1 block, tries to evade another defender, can't do it. So we'll have 3rd and 5. We saw Cook's stats struggled a week ago, struggling here today, and now Jones getting the ball out quick. The Caps rush, forced them to get that one out, but Campbell hauls it in. So Bisons nearing field goal range, maybe a little too far away to put up points. But they're driving. Jones. Oh, sacked immediately. Gordon blitzing in quick. Jones had all of 1.5 seconds to think before getting driven into the turf. 2nd and 15. Definitely out of field goal range now. And Cook takes a run past the 40. So gaining most of it back. 3rd and 11 is big here. This is a tough spot to be in. Do you get a little chunk of yardage and play for the field goal? Do you take a big swing for the first down? And if you miss it, do you have to punt? So we're in kind of no man's land here. And Jones can't take a sack. smart enough to throw this one away, because what you can't do is be sacked and out of field goal range. But the 39 would make for a tough kick. So they are, in fact, punting. That is tough. You're so close, yet so far away. If things shook a little bit differently, the Bisons could have at least 6 to 9 points, and suddenly we have a ball game. The Caps getting chance after chance. Starting at the 19, 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the half. Mahomes in the gun. Quick throw. And it's a fumble. The Bisons dive on this one. So Caps, one and done, the turnover. Let's take a closer look. Catch one step. And then 4 Bisons go piling on. Nice punch out by Collins. Collins almost had the pick, just a possession to go. Would have added a forced fumble onto it. And so this is what I'm talking about. The Bisons win with defense. Doesn't matter if Daniel Jones, oh no, the booth review. This thing could come back. The refs have known to throw. Oh, the elbow's down. And this one might come back. So all that excitement for nothing. Yep, the Caps breathe a huge sigh of relief, and it's 2nd and 6, so they gained 4 on that one. Mahomes now getting the first, like it never happened, completes the Chris Olave, and here we go. Caps back on their drive. First and 10 as we near 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Rearranging the offense here. 3 receivers to the right. And that's where Mahomes goes. Check down underneath. Oh, big takedown. Who was that? Chris Olave got slammed down. But not after getting 6 yards. So 2nd and 4, last play before the 2 minutes. Is a quick throw over the middle. First down, Caps. So Caps taking the underneath stuff. It's smart. They got a lot of weapons. Just get to the open man. And Mahomes stepping up, firing to the outside for 1 yard. Saw nothing downfield, so he went to his back. Brian Robinson gets 1. 2nd and 9. Just a minute 30 left in the half. Mahomes lofting one deep. Swatted away. Great coverage. It's Amani Hooker back there. Hard to see the hair covering the name a little bit. 3rd and 9. And this time broken up again. That pass into a bit of coverage. 2 Bisons in the area. So Cap's going to punt it away, leaving the Bisons with just over a minute. And all 3 timeouts for one last drive. All right, punt goes through the back of the end zone, starting at the 20. Daniel Jones, last possession, finally got some passes under his belt. Started off 0 for 6 or 7. Running game hasn't been working. They'll have to pass now. All 3 timeouts. Jones. He's got the rookie phenom rep Madden. Just gets 5. 1 minute to go. Jones rolling to his right. Throws it away. He's been doing a lot of that so far. We have a cautious Daniel Jones this season. Some movement up front. I still think Jones, if he has it, run it. You got 3 timeouts. 3rd and 5 is incomplete with the flag, though.
Pass interference.
Defense called for their 2nd pass interference of the game. First it was Samuel. There is Mapu. Easy first down for the Bisons. Jones throwing, had a wide open target. Looked like Paris Campbell on that one. They just missed him. Slick ball? I don't know. 2nd and 10, 50 seconds to go. Jones throwing. He's got it this time. Paris Campbell again. So when in doubt, he's got Campbell. Oh, no, not anymore. Injured timeout. Let's see. Lower body injury for Campbell. Limping, grabbing the ankle. Yikes. Jones finally getting his groove. Paris Campbell, #1 target today. Usually it's Darius Slayton, but Jones now. Oh, tough throw. Would have been a tougher catch. Going up top with 3 caps in the area. 40 seconds still. 2nd and 10, and Jones gonna dump it down to the back at 4 yards before calling that 2nd timeout. First one was the injury timeout. So the Bisons with just 1 left. Three receivers to the left. X-Factor tight end to the right, and Jones. Short drop back, and the ball is punched loose. Caps recover and everything, and the Bisons waste another good drive. Oh, man, even if they settle for a field goal these last few drives, they would just be down a couple of points. You can see the Bison's right guard just driven backwards step by step. And Jones took no drop back at all. He was about 1 inch from his lineman. That's just going to spell disaster. Even if you throw and follow through, you're going to bang your thumb on the helmet. I know it doesn't happen in Madden, but it's going to impede him somewhat. Here, Mahomes, he's having trouble as well. Hendrickson's back for more. 2nd sack. And this time he gives him the old shoulder charge and knocks Mahomes on his butt. 2nd and 20. Caps don't even bother with the timeout. Just going into the half with the lead is good enough. 14-3. I don't know, this first half, I feel like the Bisons left a lot out there. Some boneheaded plays and some errant throws. The weather is really affecting these teams. There's a look at Robinson's touchdown to Mahomes. Lofting it out in front for Godwin. That was a good ball. Got him in stride. And so the Caps are going to get this one coming out of halftime. Short kick. The return goes past the 20 to the 21. Robinson, 55 rushes. Got to imagine he'll get a few more here as the Caps keep this lead and run out the clock towards end of games. That's where he gets most of his work. Mahomes stepping up. He's got Valdez-Scantling going across the middle. That's an 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Bringing out the tight ends for 2nd down. Left side of this line is looking big, but it's a throw. And a throw that goes nowhere. 3rd down and 2. Evan Ingram with his 4th catch, but only has about 12 yards. So he is really dinking and dunking to Ingram. 3rd down's another quick throw. And kind of the same thing, just the other side does not work. And so that is one of the quickest 3 and outs you'll see. Caps, they're going to punt. Tommy Townsend, Caps punter. Only 1 punter, a couple of kickers. Richard Carroll back for the Bisons. Nice spin move by Carroll. He's got room up the sideline. 1 man to beat, and the Caps aren't going to catch him. Touchdown Bisons. Doing it through special teams. Richard Carroll coming through in the clutch. Started with a spin, and now he's into the end zone. A punt return touchdown. Don't know if we've had one of those yet this season. Richard Carroll and the Bisons might be the first. There was the excellent spin move, and then nothing but daylight in front of them. So now you think the Bisons, yep, they're going for 2, make it a 3-point game. Shifting the offense, flipping the play, looks like. Calvin Ridley on the outside, Paris Campbell in the slot. Jones, he throws to his tight end, Rhett Madden. 2-point conversion is good, and now just a 3-point game. That's what we talked about. If the offense wasn't going to come through, it had to be the Bison's defense and special teams making it a close game. Another look at Carroll there. Great return. I did mention in the draft video, if you check that one out, a lot of good return men coming through in this draft class, and already this season we had 3 returns for touchdowns. More on the way, I'm sure, Caps. Not a bad return themselves. Gets all the way up to the 32. And so Mahomes, Robinson, and company come back out. A great first quarter, but we're into the third, and the Caps have not done anything. Mahomes fakes to the right, screen left, but the Bisons figured it out. No gain. Godwin, his second catch. So first catch was a touchdown, second catch going nowhere, 2nd and 10. Mahomes now throwing incomplete. That was a close one, but in this weather, a lot of drops, a lot of missed throws. So we'll see Mahomes in the gun, 3rd and 10. This time it's caught, and tough running ahead for the tight end, Evan Ingram, coming through in the clutch. He caught that one and put his head down and shoulder down. Let's see. Right on the money. Mahomes to Ingram in stride there. And brought down at the 36. So Caps nearing field goal range after just one throw. Man in motion. It's a pass. Mahomes gets it out quick, but no one is around. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Still raining as we go midway through the third. Mahomes throwing. That's knocked away. Hit his man in the hands. Everyone's tripping and falling. These slick conditions might make things interesting as we go deeper into the second half. 3rd down and 10. Mahomes moving to his right. He's got Evan Ingram open. Tries a turn upfield, but he is stopped 4 yards short. 4th and 4. Caps, they're known to get aggressive. We'll see. They're going to go for the field goal here. And from the 30, we'll make it a 47-yarder. And it's through the uprights. And it looks like with ease, yep. So the Caps add to their lead. Just a 6-point lead, though. A Bison's touchdown and extra point will give them a 1-point lead. Oh, Carroll. Oh, slips another tackle. He's dangerous, but returning to the 26 only this time. Jones back for more, gives a thumbs up to the sideline. An encouraging thumbs up. We'll see how that goes. Bisons, they've got 2 tight ends out right. Dalvin Cook taking the handoff left, and one of his better rushes of the day, 9 yards. He's only got 28 yards so far. And the rain continues to fall. I saw Calvin Ridley just slip in the backfield. Just 4 minutes to go. 2nd and 1 for the Bisons. Cook, he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 1 now coming up. Daniel Jones now in the shotgun. Dalvin Cook to his right. It's another handoff, and Cook's got some room. Fighting for some extra yardage. He's got the first. Bison's moving down to the 42-yard line. Just down 6. Plenty of time left in this one. Now it's a pass. Great protection, but incomplete. Jones wanted Dalvin Cook. He had 2 caps on him, though. There had to have been someone else open. Second down now and 10. Jones passing, going back to Dalvin Cook. Only gets 2 yards, so here a 3rd and 8. Checking it down to the back has not worked. Dalvin Cook, though, he's touched the ball 4 or 5 plays in a row. Now Daniel Jones moving, checking it down to the back again, incomplete. So Antonio Gibson comes in on 3rd down. And the play goes nowhere. The punt now incoming. And caught at the 20, brought to the 28's about. And so the Caps and Brian Robinson making their way onto the field. 2.5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Caps with a much improved line, adding a first-round guard through the draft. Getting tackle Andrew Thomas healthy again. He's high 90s overall, and we've seen it. Mahomes with a lot of protection. That ball, though, incomplete. Good coverage by the Bisons. That play only took 2 seconds off the clock. 2nd and 10. Mahomes throws it out left. That one off the hands of Brent's there. 29 for the Bisons. Dangerous throw. Back-to-back throws were a little questionable. Here moving Godwin to the slot could be dangerous. Doesn't have a man on him. And here comes the pressure. Hendrickson and Lawrence has Mahomes running for his life. And he turns it into a positive gain and a first down. So classic Caps. Right when you think you got him cornered, Mahomes pulls a trick out of his hat, out of his helmet. So fresh set of downs. Another quick throw. But another throw into traffic, incomplete. The ball is hit loose. 2nd down, under 2 minutes in the 3rd. And some movement. We're flipping the play. Mahomes has got 3 receivers to his right. He's going to spin around left and throw it to the sideline, 3-yard gain. Third and 7. Bisons gave up the Mahomes run, and now they give up a pass right down the middle. Bisons getting the Caps to these 3rd and longs, but just can't seal the deal. Big hit at the end of that one, but still the Caps march on. More movement. Mahomes throwing to his right. And another tightly contested ball broken up. Surtain on that one. Surtain top of the screen. He is lit up, X Factor, glowing in the rain. Mahomes is going to his side, going right at him. Quick throw, gets 8 yards. Pretty solid coverage. Risky move to go at the X Factor. Mahomes is not afraid in here. Moving the chains. Small gain to Olave there. And at the 28, the Caps in field goal range. A field goal for the Caps would be big. Make it a 2-score game this late in the 3rd. And the Robinson run looks like the last play of the 3rd quarter. Caps still hanging on, 17-11. Outpassing the Bisons by over 100 yards. But both teams kind of struggling on the ground. Not much running, about 30-ish yards for each team. And here, extra tight ends lined up on the left side for the Caps. Just 8 minutes left in this ball game. Mahomes is throwing from under center. And here's Taysom Hill back for his 2nd catch. Doesn't get much. He's only got 6 yards today. He's rarely used, but always nice to see him scampering around the field. 3rd and 3. Mahomes gets this one out just in time. Dexter Lawrence is charging through the middle. And Caps with a decision, 4th and 1. They've been aggressive in the past, but here, like we said, a field goal is good enough to make the Bisons have to score twice in this final quarter, and the odds are in their favor because this Bisons offense has been lackluster at best. We just saw the passing stats so far, and Daniel Jones has barely hit 50 yards. Now the return gets to about the 25. Can't return them all for a touchdown, so this offense will have to put something together. 6:50 left on the clock, all 3 timeouts. So Bisons can go on a bit of a drive. They have a good defense. And Cook starting off the drive with a nice 7-yard scamper. Bison's 3 receivers bunched to the left. Jones gets this one out over the middle. Gets the first down. Daniel Jones now 7 of 21. Calvin Ridley with the catch. Handoff, Dalvin Cook. Losing a yard. Just his 12th carry. Jalen Carter with the stuff. Stuffing the run all game long. Both teams have. 2nd and 11. And 3-yard gain. Dropping it down to the tight end. I don't know if plays like that are going to win it for the Bisons. They have to get creative here. Jones looking downfield. He's got a man for the first down. Dalvin Cook out of the backfield. It's been a theme here. Daniel Jones going to the back, checking it down early and often. Did a nice job of creating space there and buying time for a receiver to get open. The Bisons now crossing midfield, first down. Just under 5 minutes left, so not a ton of time. They have to move quickly. And here, dangerous drive-ending throw. Lucky to get away unscathed. Asante Samuel in coverage. Should have had the pick right off the hands, but this slick weather's been affecting teams. And Jones again finding the back, but losing a yard. So the time for dinking and dunking may have passed. Darius Slayton, Calvin Ridley, X-Factor tight end. They have some decent weapons. And now we're bringing up 4th down. And from the 40-yard line, Eddie Pinheiro attempting the 57-yarder. And that one is off the mark. Let's see. In the rain from 57. Bisons are crazy. They only needed 3 yards, and that is not enough leg. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Well, we know it didn't pay off. So now the Bisons in desperate need of a stop. A field goal would have been nice there, but you got to know your kicker just isn't the right guy. You don't have Justin Tucker. Eddie Pinheiro is decent, but that changes things. The Caps will see if they sit on this ball, they run out the clock. They did it on first down. They try to pass. Went incomplete. 2nd down, another throw. Mahomes throws it into coverage. It's caught for 5 yards. Olave goes down immediately, so 3rd and 5. A big 3rd and 5. Clock ticking down, 3.5 minutes left. Now Mahomes looking, scanning, moving in the pocket, looking to run for the first. And he's done this a couple times now. When in doubt, tuck it and run. And that's a big first down. Caps moving the chains and moving this clock. They got the chew clock on. You can tell It just ran all the way down to 10. They hike it with 2 seconds. Mahomes running again. Dangerous move. Takes a hit into the face. Desmond King with the tackle. And there's a 2-minute warning. So Caps in full control now. We'll probably see them get the Bisons to burn their timeouts. Mahomes in the gun, though. We'll see if they do another read option. That was dangerous last time. Here, Robinson gets the carry, shrugs off a defender and the first. And that's probably the game. First down just like that. Caps, ooh, quick screen. MVS gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, second timeout for the Bisons. And quick screen to the right now. Try it again. MVS will get 2 this time in 3rd and 8. 3 backs in the backfield. And here they're throwing. Oh, and they convert. Complete over the middle. Samaje Perine with the catch. That was a tough grab. Took a big hit and hung onto it. And that is how you do it. The Caps zap the Bisons of their timeouts. And to make matters worse, complete the ball over the middle to a not even a pass catching back, making grabs. And here comes the kneel down. 1 minute left. There goes Mahomes, bringing down the knee of victory. Time being zapped off the clock. And here the takeaway for the Bisons. You came this close to the Caps, even with everything going bad at every turn. So there is something to take away from this, I think. Bison's defense and special teams against lesser opponents. The Caps are just too good, but they can bully the rest of the league, it seems like. The Bisons will be back, but the Caps are the victors, 20-11. Nice job by them. They weathered the storm at home, the rainstorm. Mahomes, 3rd down conversions were great today. Came up in the clutch. Both Robinson and Perine. Nice job running and catching out of the backfield. And here the QB comparisons is night and day. 221 and a touchdown for Mahomes. 67% completions. Nice work. Daniel Jones, though, 42%. And that was not the whole game. Most of the game, he was in the low 20s. Finally kind of caught up as he was dinking and dunking in the 4th. 93 yards, 0 touchdowns. Both QBs lucky to not come away with more picks. A lot of drops in those secondaries, but there it is. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. And we'll be back for the rest of the week's slate of games. I'll see you there.